when rivals speak with admiration. Football fans take notice, and that's exactly what has happened after Wayne Rooney publicly expressed his hope that Pep Guardiola remains at Manchester City beyond this season. The comment alone is enough to spark debate. A Manchester United legend backing the continued reign of City's most successful modern manager? For many fans across the Northwest Divide, it feels unexpected, intriguing, and perhaps even controversial. Rooney's remarks arrive at a time when uncertainty continues to swirl around Guardiola's long-term future at the Etihad Stadium. Now in his 10th season in charge, the Catalan has transformed Manchester City into a domestic powerhouse and European giant. Yet persistent speculation suggests the current campaign could mark the beginning of the end of his historic tenure. Despite being under contract until the summer of 2027, Guardiola has repeatedly avoided making definitive long-term promises. Instead, he has stressed his focus on the present, chasing trophies, maintaining standards, and navigating the relentless demands of elite football management. But that ambiguity is exactly what fuels conversation. Guardiola has never hidden how intense the job can be. The emotional toll, constant pressure, and need for reinvention year after year are realities even the greatest managers cannot ignore. While he has reaffirmed his commitment to his contract, he has also acknowledged the possibility of stepping away when a moment feels right, a statement that leaves fans both reassured and uneasy. Ahead of City's Premier League clash with Newcastle United, Guardiola was asked directly about Rooney's praise and his wish for the Spaniard to remain at the Etihad. The response was warm, respectful, and revealing. A huge honor, Guardiola admitted. When compliments come from football players or players involved in the game, and Wayne, what a player! It was a reaction that highlighted not only gratitude, but genuine admiration. Guardiola went further, placing Rooney among the influential figures who have elevated football's global appeal. Think in world football. In this country, there are thousands, millions of huge personalities that make the sport better, and Wayne has been one of them. Those words reflect the mutual respect between two icons who defined different eras of English football while representing bitter rivals. Rooney's legacy at Manchester United stands in contrast to Guardiola's dominance with Manchester City. Yet their shared impact on the Premier League creates a bond of professional admiration. Rooney had previously described Guardiola as brilliant for the Premier League, crediting him with setting tactical and competitive standards over the past decade. From positional play to relentless pressing and squad evolution, Guardiola's influence has reshaped how English football is played and perceived, and Guardiola clearly appreciated those sentiments. But behind the respectful exchange lies a deeper narrative, one that extends beyond compliments. The reality is that City's hierarchy are already preparing for multiple scenarios regarding Guardiola's future. While there is no official indication of an imminent departure, contingency planning is a necessity at a club operating at the highest level. One name frequently mentioned in that conversation is Enzo Maresca, Guardiola's former assistant, who understands the club's philosophy and tactical blueprint. His emergence as a potential successor adds another layer of intrigue, raising questions about continuity, evolution, and whether any manager can truly replicate Guardiola's impact. For citizens, the prospect of life after Guardiola feels almost surreal. A decade of success has created an era defined by dominance, innovation, and unforgettable moments. The idea of that era ending inevitably brings uncertainty, even if the club's structure suggests stability will remain. For now, however, Guardiola's focus remains unchanged. The immediate objective is results on the pitch, and the upcoming clash against Newcastle represents more than just another fixture. A victory could move City within touching distance of Arsenal, managed by Mikel Arteta, after the Gunners dropped points in a 2-2 draw with Wolves. That context intensifies the narrative surrounding Guardiola's future. A title race, potential silverware across competitions, and the ongoing evolution of the squad all form part of the story. Walking away at the peak of competition would be dramatic. Staying to guide another generation could be equally compelling. Rooney's public backing subtly highlights Guardiola's importance not just to Manchester City, but to the Premier League as a whole. Rival fans may have differing opinions about City's success, but few deny Guardiola's role in raising tactical standards and intensifying competition. And perhaps that's why Rooney's comments resonated. They weren't about rivalry, they were about legacy. The exchange between Rooney and Guardiola also serves as a reminder that football's fiercest rivalries often coexist with deep professional respect. Players and managers understand the difficulty of sustaining excellence at the highest level, even when supporters view the game through tribal lenses. As speculation continues, Guardiola's calm response suggests a man comfortable with uncertainty, yet fully committed to the present. Whether he remains beyond 2027 or chooses to step away earlier, his influence on Manchester City and English football is already secured. But until any decision is made, every match, every press conference, and every rumor will continue to feed the narrative. Guardiola's future has become one of the Premier League's most compelling subplots, blending admiration, speculation, and anticipation. For citizens, the hope is simple: more time, more trophies, and more memories under a manager who has redefined the club's identity. For rivals, the question